So it seems like kind of a different setup, a lot more room, different shirt. Oh, wait a second. Yeah, I got called out to a fire today. So right now there's not going to be any more Instacart or any kind of deliveries like that. There's only going to be one kind of delivery right now, and that's going to be supplies up to the fire line or to the base camp. Wherever they want me to go, I'm going to be there. So just a little warning, the videos might slow down coming out because I'm only going to have the weekends off, and that's going to give me a really short amount of time to get these videos edited and pumped out. So I apologize in advance, but I'm going to try to show you everything I can throughout the week. This base camp where I'll be staying is getting set up. There's no logistics quite yet, so there's nowhere to check in. So there's a lot of us just kind of hanging out and waiting. Been here for about a half hour or so and just sitting in the truck trying to stay cool. I got a camper trailer hooked up, ready to go. That's where I'll be sleeping. Hopefully we'll be getting set up soon so I could get this hooked up and have the AC running in there. That'll be pretty cool because it's pretty hot out there. So this is the glory of running supplies for Calfire. It is so smoky up here that it looks like it's fog. It's only 6:55 right now, and the sun is bright red. It's crazy. Now right now I am hauling 50 gallons worth of diesel, and I have one giant pallet of fire hoses. But yeah, this is the majority of it. Normally I'm not running literally all day. It'll be once we get enough drivers, it won't be running back and forth all friggin' day. I was supposed to work 6:30 to 6:30, and it doesn't look like I'm going to be done until, if I had to wager a guess, I'd say about 9:30 or 10. Kind of a long day. And I've been at this since 6:30 this morning. I did get sleep last night, just not 8 hours worth. My apologies for not looking much, giving you the eye contact you guys deserve. But right now, because right now I'm on Highway 3. I'm heading to Hayfort, California to a drop point to drop off all this stuff. You know, being in a truck, having all this weight on me, having that fucking asshole behind me. I just want to keep eyes forward and be safe. I was going to record this earlier, but I just didn't have a moment where I could take my hand off the wheel to hit the button. So hopefully you guys will stick with me through this, because I think this will be an interesting experience for everybody to see. I'm not fighting the fires, I'm just supporting the firefighters by running any supplies that they need up to them ASAP, all while being safe. You know, it feels like forever since I have actually recorded some sort of vlog lately. Finally getting a good run, because ever since I got here, outside of one day maybe, I've had nothing but short local runs, stuff that's needed, but nothing even remotely close to the fire line up here. But today I get to drop off at a base. It's currently I'm 36 miles away, which means it will take me 48 minutes to get there, because I'm driving a truck on a narrow highway in the mountains. It's going to take me a while. And today's haul is 20 gallons worth of fuel and 20 bottles of 2-cycle mix. So I'm going to assume maybe that these are for chainsaws and fun stuff like that. So my experiences so far with all this has been really eye-opening. I really thought there'd be a lot more to do, a lot more runs to take up, but after the initial rush the first day to get hoses and pallets of hoses up to the fire, that's been about it. There's been a run here and there. We have, I think, 8 or 9 runners on standby. And actually, you know what? I don't know which side, because I don't know how I have this frame, but I'll put a picture up of my first really big haul. And yeah, that's all hoses. That's all hoses going towards this wildfire. And you'll never appreciate the amount of hose they use until you until you unload them by hand. 6 pallets of them. That was insane. But you know what? It felt good to support these firefighters. So while it might not be the sexiest job in the world, to me anyways, it's actually pretty damn rewarding. So there's a few things you should know when you're driving up towards a fire in an official capacity such as this. You got to have a special type of boot, which I'm wearing, and they're still not broken, so my feet don't like them molded too much. Your shirts have to be all 100% cotton. The reason behind that is because polyester melts, and if you're caught in a fire, you don't want that shit melting on your skin. You'd much rather have it burn off like cotton would than melt like polyester would. And then you got your special wild land, easy for me to say, pants. Obviously cotton socks. I got my Nomex shirt right here, and not in the shot is a fire helmet and leather gloves, which I don't think I'll be getting that close to the fire, so I'm not going to need those. And for particular drop points where it's just a point on a map and no real official base camp, you need a radio to get a hold of people. And then obviously my phone is a GPS, which is amazing because the firefighters use an app called Avenza, and we can download Calfire maps, put custom pins down, take the coordinates and put it into Google Maps, and it'll take us directly to there no matter where the pin is. It just goes off of latitude and longitude. The hardest part to learn is copying the coordinates and putting it into Google Maps. That took me a bit to figure out, but once I did, it got second nature after that. And then also other things I have with me are a fire blanket. If I get caught in a fire, like if it takes a sudden turn and I can't get away, I take this fire blanket, go to an opening in a field somewhere or anything like that, lay on the ground as flat as I can with the fire blanket over me and wait. I don't expect that to happen, but something I always agree with, number one priority is safety and your life. Some companies like to think they're all for that, when in reality, well, they keep burning down California, so there you go. So it looks like I'm actually 16 miles away from my destination. I don't know what the turnout or the road's gonna look like because I've never been up this way. So I think it's safe to say I'm gonna get my Nomex gear on, just so I'm ready as soon as I pull up. I am safe and presentable and back on the road. Looks like I made it to the town of Lewiston. I still gotta keep going for another 11 miles. It's a little trailer community down here by where am I at? Lewiston Lake, I believe. Oh, I was wrong. Just a regular old steep road. Which stage area am I going to? Trinity River Camp front office. I'm assuming right here. Not sure shit looks like a front office to me. Over here and we'll drop it right off. easy. I don't have to text them to let them know I'm on my way, but I look at it as, you know, just keeping them in the loop. Just in case something happens and I don't come back or I don't contact them, then they kind of know, hey, Dennis should have been back by now. Something's up. But 9 times out of 10, gonna be fine, especially with the not being near the fire. I take it back, I'm near the fire, but I think, I'll have to look on the map, I think the fire in this area is behind a containment line, so there's nothing to worry about.